This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Tonight, a father's thank you for prayers and concern from friends and total strangers during a difficult time for their family. We have this special story of community support next. Hello everyone, hope your week is off to a good start. I'm Lisa Sugart sitting in tonight for Ken Cara, who is on assignment. Remember, you can check out this newscast in high definition on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513, and remember to use the free Samsung Productions app when you're on the go. We start like always with headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Butler Township Police are investigating a fatal crash. It happened Sunday just before 1 p.m. Police responded to the intersection of North Hunter Highway and Honey Hole Road for a report of a crash involving a transport van and a motorcycle. According to police, the transport van, driven by 40-year-old Danny Medina Troncoso of Hazleton, was traveling north in the right northbound lane of North Hunter Highway. The motorcycle, operated by 52-year-old Randy Nensteel of Sugarloaf, was traveling west in the westbound lane of Honey Hole Road. According to police, the crash occurred in the intersection of North Hunter Highway and Honey Hole Road. Nensteel was killed as a result of the crash. Police said the preliminary investigation indicated that the van traveled through the red light at the intersection and struck Nensteel and his motorcycle. Butler Township Police were assisted by State Police Reconstruction Unit and the Forensic Service Unit, Valley Regional Fire Company, and PennDOT. The investigation is ongoing. A Hazleton man was charged with arson following a fire yesterday in the city. 19-year-old Brock Barkaski was taken into custody, arrested, and charged with arson, aggravated assault, simple assault, and disorderly conduct. It all started when police and firefighters responded to 825 North Church Street early yesterday morning for a report of a house fire. Police saw smoke and fire coming from the upper floor and attempted to determine if anyone was inside. Officers were told an elderly woman occupied the adjacent structure. They safely removed her from her residence. Officers and firefighters determined the fire to be suspicious in nature and began an investigation. Police Chief Jerry Speziale said that Barkaski, a resident of the location, became irate and failed to comply with officers' commands at the scene. He was detained, placed in a police unit, and transported to the hospital for medical evaluation. Police say he began fighting with both officers and hospital staff. One officer did sustain a minor injury and was treated and released. State police at Frackville are looking for a man they say was involved in a shooting yesterday afternoon. According to our media partner, the Standard Speaker, it happened just before 3 p.m. in a motel room in West Mahanoy Township. An arrest warrant has been issued for 40-year-old Donald Jenkins of Shenandoah for allegedly shooting his daughter's boyfriend. Anyone with information on Jenkins' whereabouts is asked to call state police at 570-874-5300 or the Schuylkill County 911 Center. Well, we have news tonight from Hazleton City Hall. The Hazleton City Council meeting, which was scheduled for tomorrow, October 17th, has been canceled. Elsewhere in the news tonight, we also have an important traffic alert for you. Luzerne County informed the Butler Township supervisors that the bridge along Sleepy Hollow Road will be closing tomorrow, October 17th, and will likely be closed for 4 to 5 weeks to allow for repairs. Detours will be marked accordingly. Well, back in June, a one-car crash on South Old Turnpike Road in Butler Township claimed the life of a teen from Florida and seriously injured another teen. 17-year-old Justin Pinzaro from Trinity, Florida, was killed in that crash. His friend Jerry Katina of Hazel Township was seriously injured. Both were passengers in the car. Today, Jerry's father stopped by our studios to thank family, friends, and total strangers who have helped and prayed for their son's recovery and their family. Today, I'm pleased to welcome to our studios Jerry Katina from Hazel Township. Jerry, you're here, I know, to say thank you to so many people because your family has gone through an extremely difficult time, a car accident that literally changed your lives and the lives of 4 families.
Yes, no doubt about that. Reason why I came on is because I wanted to thank everybody that was involved. Unfortunately, we had lost Justin. Prayers go out to his family. My son is recovering well. He's back in school. Uphill battle, but he has more good days than bad days, which is great. I tell everybody today, I'm like, God saved my boy. That's the bottom line. So I just want to come on air. I know we sent out a lot of thank you cards to a lot of the people that had sent prayers and donations for the family and so on and so forth, and we greatly appreciate that. But in case there's anybody that we didn't thank, I just have a short list here. I'd like to just thank Faith Assembly of God. Everybody there was just so awesome. That's my church. I mean, I can't say enough about them. Hazel Township Volunteer Fire, those guys and girls were great, brothers and sisters. I belong there. Pioneer Fire Company, also in Hazelton. Tony Colombo Heights Fire Company. Hazelton Unico, St. Paul's and Beaver Meadows, Valley Regional, the first responders there that had helped to save my son. Also Butler Township Police Department, Penn Star Life Flight, Lehigh Valley, Hazelton, Lehigh Valley, Cedar Crest, and I'm sure there's other people that I have missed, and I really apologize, but all I can say is this: I want to thank everybody out there for their continuing prayers for the Katina family. This has been a traumatic experience, not only for us, but the Pinzaros, unfortunately, have a terrible loss, and if you could keep the Pinzaros also in your prayers and thoughts, that would be greatly appreciated. And I just thank you so much for, having me come on and just express my gratitude to everybody out there. And again, I apologize if I missed anybody, but I just want to thank everybody out there for your prayers, and please keep the prayers coming. Thank you very much.
I know that when we heard about this tragedy, everybody was praying and still is praying for you. Were you amazed by the fact that the community comes together to help families in need like this at such a terrible time?
I'll be honest with you. I could tell you, Lisa, that, me as a first responder, I've seen my brothers and sisters answer the call multiple times for other things. But not only first responders, but just people in the community, the outreach and the outpouring of it's amazing what people do. When things get rough and when things get tough, you really find out who's there and who will help you out. And I can't say enough about all the people, my family, my friends, people I didn't even know coming off the street and going, "Hey, how's your son? He's in our prayers." And it's amazing. I don't want to get emotional, but I got to be honest with you. It just totally, it brings out the good in people. In a really bad situation, you really see, the good in some people. So.
Well, we're all keeping everybody still in our prayers. Please tell Jerry that we wish him the best, and we are praying for Justin's family and everybody involved.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And God bless everybody out there that, again, has been helping out the Katinas and the Pinzaros, and, we just want to thank you again.
Well, God bless all.
Thank you.
We are glad that young Jerry is recovering from his injuries in that crash. Well, finally tonight, it is one of the most popular shopping events in our area. Tomorrow marks the annual Friends Helping Friends event at Boscov's department store. Local nonprofit organizations like Community Services for Sight, formerly the Hazelton Blind Association, benefit from selling the special one-day shopping passes. Lori Lassant is president and CEO of Community Services for Sight.
So on October 17th, we're doing Friends Helping Friends, and Boscov's very generous to our community. They give us tickets to sell for $5, and then the organization gets to keep the entire $5, and then you as a purchaser get a percentage off when you're shopping for the whole day, which is really nice. We bring our clients out, they get a great opportunity to go out and shop for the day, and then I always like to start my Christmas shopping then. So you can help out the organization, but you also get something in return, which is really nice.
Now, the $5 shopping passes can be purchased at Boscov's tomorrow. Participating organizations like Community Services for Sight will have tables set up in the store selling those passes. You can also fill out the bottom of your shopping pass when you buy it and enter to win great prizes as well, all for a great cause. Well, when we come back, another important message from our friends at McCann School of Business. Plus, our Ron Marchetti kicks off our week with this week's edition of Trivia Treats. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
Lori Kane works in community relations with McCann School of Business and Technology, so she's reaching out to you, the community, right now with some segments all about what they have to offer. And today we're talking about trades, and this is something I know nothing about. I can't fix a car, I can't fix anything. I wish I had some of this knowledge. A lot of my cousins, little cousins who grew up after me, this is what they want to go to school for. They really want, this is the opportunities they want, the careers they want, and that's what you offer at McCann, some of what you offer.
Exactly. We do offer a few different trades, and what you said as far as needing to have them, you most definitely do. You need a plumber. You need someone to do your electrical work. We can help. We have students that right now are going through the HVAC program. Heating, ventilation, air conditioning, refrigeration, electrical systems is another program that we offer, and also a brand new automotive program that we literally just fitted out the room 2 weeks ago. We have the parts that are coming in, to all the equipment to go put in place, and we're hoping to start enrolling for that come November.
Do you interact with the instructors at all? I don't know how good you are at fixing cars or doing any of that, but I mean, in your work, do you go around and meet with some of the HVAC people? And
I actually know most of our instructors, yes. As far
I
as
thought you were going to say I actually could take apart an air conditioner, put it back together. No, you know the instructors.
No, yes, I'm not that smart. But the instructors are actually people who work in that field. So it's not only not reading from a book, they're getting hands-on training from people who have been there, done that, and can share their experiences in the classroom.
When you go out, because I do see online social media for McCann, you're all over it. So if you're interested, that might be step one, look at their social media. But you're always posting you're with high school kids, interacting with kids in Schuylkill County and the surrounding areas. What are they saying about these careers in HVAC or plumbing?
People lose sight of the fact that trades are something that are needed, and there's a little bit of a need in the sense that people are retiring, moving on, and there isn't that group of people who are filling that need. And so there's a demand for that. And have you ever had to call a plumber out to your house? Do you know how much it costs? I had a plumber, it cost $65 for 15 minutes. He literally walked to the door, did his magic, walked back out, and I got the bill. And so you're good money to be made in the trades.
Lori, I have not, because my father-in-law is a plumber, so he comes over, but it's so funny. He runs through all these words and terms, and I just stare at him blankly, and I say, let's talk about Hazleton Area High School football. I don't know, but that's how we communicate. But McCann is so much more than what we talked about today, and we'll learn much more from Lori in the coming weeks.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Well, it was a chilly start to our work week today. The only one that liked it here was our Tom Novotny at SSPTV. Let's see if things will warm up anytime soon. Here's the latest forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, areas of frost bring the plants in, otherwise clear with a low of 34 degrees. Turning to the 4-day outlook, tomorrow, frost in the morning, then the sun comes out, high of only 57. Clear and cool tomorrow night with a low around 40. On Wednesday, looking a little warmer, plenty of sunshine with a high of 64 degrees. Clear Wednesday night with a low of 47 degrees. The sunshine stays with us on Thursday. Thursday's high getting up to 66 degrees. Clear skies at night with a low of 45. And then our Friday looks like more of the same. Plenty of sunshine with a high temperature getting up close to 70 degrees. Clear at night with an overnight low of 46 degrees. Time now for our green screen. No, you're not seeing things. The pick 2 for today, the winning midday lottery numbers, 00. The pick 3 is 698. Pick 4, 7174. The pick 5, 25332. And the wild number is 4. Good luck if you played. We'll have sports and Ron Marchetti coming up right after the break.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Well, if you're wondering why Ken Kara isn't anchoring, it's because high school football blew his mind, and after putting together this week's Cole Scale, he needed a rest. Not really. He's actually covering tennis, but putting together this week's Cole Scale was tough, he said, so let's check it out.
Shenandoah Valley is looking for a spark in the lignite grade after being shut out by Marion Catholic. The Blue Devils were limited to 29 yards of offense and committed 4 turnovers. Mono area got back in the win column after 2 straight losses with a 21-14 win over Minersville. Lineman Tom Price saved the day on their opening drive by diving on a fumble in the end zone to put 6 points on the board for the Golden Bears. Matt Lewandowski had 97 rushing yards in the game. He also tossed a pass to MJ Terry for a 50-yard touchdown in the win. I think the Bears will be jumping up a grade pretty soon. Now, let's get crazy. Everyone else is in the bituminous grade this week. Marian Catholic scored at least 40 points for the third straight week and pulled to 4-4 on the year for the third week in a row. Seth Pollock faked a punt. For the third week in a row, he got a first down, and for the second week in a row, he scored a touchdown on the fake. He finished with 147 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. Marion's defense has been forcing some big turnovers. Matt Doherty and Jake McLaughlin both had pick sixes for Marion in their win over Shenandoah Valley. Hazelton area is down a few spots after Donegal beat them on senior night at Harmon-Geist Memorial Field. Donegal had 2 players rush for over 100 yards, and they came up with some big fourth down conversions. The Cougars turned the ball over twice inside the Donegal 30, once on an interception and the other time on downs. Sparky Wolk had another 200-yard plus passing game for the Big HA and 2 touchdowns. North Schuylkill shut out Blue Mountain in Schuylkill League Division I play. Scott Grigas returned a punt 52 yards for a touchdown, and Justin D'Angelo posted 101 yards on 16 carries. The Spartan defense held the Eagles to 93 total yards. Tamaqua suffered heartbreak, but they top our rankings. The Blue Raiders lost on the last play of the game to unbeaten Jim Thorpe. Nick Razahak's last-second pass found Justin St. Hill in the end zone 37 yards down the field to give the Olympians a 30-26 win. St. Hill had 220 rushing yards. Tamaqua had to fight back from a 12-point deficit. Braden Knobloch picked off a pass that led to a score. Jake Barron recovered a fumble that led to 6 more points for the Blue Raiders. And after another fumble in the fourth quarter, Tamaqua took a 19-18 lead in the game. The Olympians piled up 481 yards of total offense, but the turnovers hurt. This week, Tamaqua and North Schuylkill will square off in a matchup that could determine our 2017 Kings of the Coal, but for right now, that's Week 8 in the Mines.
Well, as I mentioned, Ken Kara is covering tennis today as the Hazelton area girls tennis team tries to capture the District 2/4 AAA team title. Last week, 2 members of that team won gold and silver in the singles tournament. Stephanie Mazurek beat teammate and friend Lily Nowak 6-2, 6-4 to capture the first singles sub-regional championship in the school's history. Today, Mazurek and Nowak will try to make history together. Ken will have that story tomorrow. Well, Joe Madden and the Cubs are down 2-0 in the best-of-7 National League Championship Series with the Dodgers. On Sunday, Justin Turner hit a 3-run walk-off home run for the Dodgers to give them the momentum heading to Wrigley Field. Here's some of Madden's thoughts after the game.
Well, we scored 1 run today. That's the issue. We've scored 11 runs in 6 games during the playoffs. We had, like I said, 5 with 10 and 1 with 9, and now it's 6 with 11. So we just have to become more offensive. It was a great game. I thought our defense was outstanding. We played great defense all over the field. Really entertaining game. They got us in the end. That just happens sometimes. I thought the defense was great. I thought Johnny Lester, we hung with it as long as we could. That's part of the issue there. I mean, just if we had gotten Johnny deeper into that game, then the bullpen usage can be different. But was it 4 2/3, and then you're pressed with these other guys sooner, and that makes the end of the game tougher.
Fingers crossed for Joe Madden and the Cubs. Now it's time for the one and only Ron Marchetti and Trivia Treats.
25 years after becoming the first African American in modern Major League Baseball, Jackie Robinson was honored prior to Game 2 of the World Series at Riverfront Stadium in Cincinnati on this day in 1972. Hi, everybody. This is Trivia Treats. The Oakland Athletics defeated the Reds 2-1 on that day. Just 9 days later, Jackie Robinson died of a heart attack at the age of 53. 41 years and 2 days after, October 14, 1976, in the 5th and deciding game of the ALCS, the New York Yankees defeated the Kansas City Royals 7-6 on a walk-off home run by first baseman Chris Chambliss, leading off the bottom of the 9th. The pitching victim was Mark Littell. Chambliss was unable to completely circle the bases and touch home plate due to the surge of fans swarming the field at Yankee Stadium. Now let's switch the sport to college football. On this day in 1965, 52 years ago, number 3 Arkansas down top-ranked Texas 27-24 at Razorback Stadium in Fayetteville. The Razorbacks extended their winning streak to 17 games while ending the Longhorns' 10-game win streak. Arkansas led 20-0 in the second quarter, only to see Texas rally for a 24-20 lead. The Razorbacks won on an 80-yard drive, ending with 92 seconds left to go in the game. Texas lost, despite outgaining Arkansas 401 to 181 in total yardage. The difference, 4 Longhorn turnovers compared to none for the Razorbacks. Michigan State ended up as national champions of that 1965 season. Finally, on last Monday's trivia treats, the answer was Jim Palmer, Wally Bunker, and Dave McNally pitched 3 consecutive complete game shutouts for the Orioles in the 1966 World Series in games 2, 3, and 4. I was asked by several viewers this week who pitched game 1 in that 66 series against the Dodgers, which I failed to mention. Well, at that time, the ace of the pitching staff was Bo Drabowski, who pitched the opening game of the 1966 World Series in Los Angeles. The Orioles won game 1, 5-2. Palmer won game 2, 6-0. Bunker won game 3, 1-0. And McNally won game 4, 1-0. What's so amazing about those 4 games? All were complete games. Baltimore never leaves one pitcher in that series. Complete games are very rare these days. But on Saturday in game 2 of the ALCS, Justin Verlander of the Houston Astros did pitch a masterful complete game against the Yankees. Still try to be a good sport. And, of course, stay loose.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's talk of the town. The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce will be having a red carpet breakfast at Sand Springs Country Club on Thursday, October 19th, with guest speaker David Pedri. This event will run from 7:45 to 9 a.m. Tickets are $20 for chamber members and $25 for non-chamber members. If you have any questions, you can contact the chamber at the information on your screen. Come on out for a free show at the Mock Chunk Opera House on Thursday, October 19th for the Swearingen and Kelly Band. Doors will open at 7 p.m. and the showtime is 7:30 p.m. We are Penn State. Come on out to a designer purse bingo that will benefit Thon. This event will be on October 22nd at the Penn State Hazleton Gymnasium. Cost is $20 in advance and $25 at the door. For more information, you can get in touch with Nicole at the email on your screen. The Hazleton Police FOP Lodge number 18 will be having a kids' Halloween carnival on Sunday, October 22nd from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Giant Supermarket in Hazleton. For more information on this event, you can get in touch with Officer Green at 570-459-4940. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Donna Welliver Hall of Drums. Services will be private under the Rosenstock Funeral Home in Hazleton. And Marilyn S. Sauces of Hazleton. Arrangements are under the direction of the Turnbach Funeral Home in Hazleton. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Karen Owens of Barnesville. Please call and leave a message at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
Thank you for watching SSPTV News tonight. I can't get it out there. Kenny will be back tomorrow. Have a great night. We'll see you then.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.